Hello, who is it? May I ask who you are?
I apologize for the sudden visit. My name is Smith from the Buster Trouble Law Firm.
Excuse me? What would a lawyer need from me?
Your husband is suing you for cheating on him from his holiday estate for $30,000.
What? But I'm not married.
Trouble Busters!
So I guess he's never going to come back to me anymore.
That's true.
If only I hadn't done that back then, perhaps I would be living happily right now.
That's not the problem, though.
I truly do regret it. I just want to live with him again, together.
Let's go.
I'm very sorry. Thank you for treating me.
That's nothing. Don't worry. More importantly, you didn't do anything wrong, Melanie, so you should stop thinking about it. If things get tough again, you can always talk to me.
Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to change my mood and get myself ready for work tomorrow. Hello? Who is it? May I ask who you are?
I apologize for the sudden visit. My name is Smith from the Buster Trouble Law Firm.
Excuse me? What would a lawyer need from me?
Your husband is suing you for cheating on him from his holiday estate for $30,000.
What? But I'm not married. Plus, in my entire life, I don't have any recollection of ever cheating on anybody.
I can understand that you might be shocked. However, this is the truth.
No, but there's no way that would be possible.
When it comes to what you've done, having an affair while he was in the holiday estate, I'm sure your husband wouldn't be able to forgive you for that.
But what on earth are you talking about?
We have all of the evidence as well. I'm not able to show it to you right now, but if you're going to leave it, then we will have no choice but to take you to court.
My name is Melanie, and what on earth is happening to me right now? I haven't got a clue. May I ask the name of the person who filed this request?
Well, that falls under attorney-client privilege, so I would not be able to disclose that to you.
But my husband wasn't the one who filed the request, is it?
I also cannot answer that. Anyway, if you don't pay the $30,000 immediately, this will be taken to court. If that were to happen, it would cause a lot of trouble at work for you as well. So I suggest that you calmly pay the fee for your own benefit.
Please, wait a minute. I really don't understand.
That's enough already, you four-eyed freak.
Where is this coming from?
Taking advantage of me explaining this to you so kindly. That's enough playing dumb.
I'm not playing dumb at all.
Well then, so you admit to having an affair then? We have proof already gathered on our end.
Even if you say that, there really is no way for me to admit to anything.
Looks like you're not gonna get it unless I make it crystal clear to you, you old hag.
Old hag? Even if you make it crystal clear, I still don't get it.
What the hell did you just say to me?
Because my husband passed away 3 years ago, and he's not living in this world anymore. And when that's the case, what am I supposed to do when you come telling me about an affair or settlement fee?
What? Passed?
Now, do you understand my confusion? I'm sorry to say, but I believe you may have the wrong person. Plus, I loved my husband more than anything in the world, to the point where I hope we see each other in our next lives, and yet to talk about me cheating? That's more unrealistic than a pig growing wings and flying in the sky.
No, there's no way that's true. 120% impossible.
How are you able to insist so strongly?
My many years of sixth sense.
What?
Anyway, I have seen with my own two eyes the two of you meeting up. Don't underestimate my eyesight.
Huh?
You're just saying that to try to fool me and get out of paying the settlement fee, aren't you?
No, that's not it, really.
You better not underestimate a lawyer. How many villains do you think I've seen until now?
What do you mean, villain? I'm telling you the truth.
Stop messing around!
I should be the one saying that to you. If you don't cut it out already, I'm going to call the police.
The police, huh? If you want to call them, then go right ahead. But that's just going to cause more trouble for your husband. All I'm doing is what was requested of me by law.
All right then, please wait a moment.
What? Well, does that mean that you're going to pay me $30,000 right now? What? He looks identical to that guy that she was just with earlier.
This is my husband. Now, do you finally understand that I'm not lying?
No, wait. The conversation at the cafe earlier. There's no doubt that it was about a domestic dispute between husband and wife. I am a professional in this route, right? There's no way I would be wrong.
If you understand, can you please leave my house now? I need to get ready for work as well.
That was dangerous. I was almost about to be fooled.
What?
Even if you were so sad that your husband was far away, you don't have to make a memorial of him.
What are you saying?
Because that makes sense. If you make a memorial of him, then it would always feel like he's right there next to you.
This isn't a lie, if you're going to say that much.
You know, this has been a trend amongst wives these days. making a memorial of their separated husband and playing the role of the damsel in distress.
That is definitely not a trend at all. If you're still not going to believe me, then...
Whoa there, have you come up with another excuse?
Please, look inside. You can see the altar of his ashes in the back of the room.
Ha! That's probably just your mother's or your father's.
If you're still going to doubt me, please take off your shoes and go see it for yourself, and I will be waiting right here.
What?
And now, do you finally understand?
Is this seriously the altar of the guy in that photo? Well then, that guy who was at the cafe with her. What? Wait a minute. Could it be a ghost?
You understand now, don't you?
Ah!
What? What's the matter?
I'm leaving.
What? Sure. It seems that you finally understand.
Hey, Melanie.
Sir Alan?
Sorry, I was meeting up with you to give you this, but I completely forgot. Ah! It's him! What? Bloody Mary, oh Bloody Mary! Who was that?
He says that he's a lawyer, but I think there's something wrong with him.
A lawyer? What are you doing, letting a stranger into your house?
Pardon me, but he refused to believe me that Michael passed away.
Does that mean he knows Michael?
No, he said he was here to collect a settlement fee because I had an affair. I don't really understand.
What? Wait a minute, are you? Whoa, what is going on here? Does that mean that memorial photo really is fake? And that altar too? Anyway, we're gonna disturb the neighbors here. Melanie, do you mind if I come inside?
What? Sure.
I am going to be leaving. Relax, I'm not a ghost. Huh? This is my older brother. Brother? And you're a scammer, aren't you?
Scammer?
Huh? The scam? Obviously there's no way. I have received a proper request for this. From who? There's a thing called attorney-client privilege, so there's no way I can tell you that.
No wonder why none of this was making any sense. I can't believe he was trying to use my husband that passed away for a scam. I'll never forget him. It's a double buster.
There's no way that somebody who passed away would come and file complaint about an affair. Huh, I received the request before he passed away, and I just came here because I was finally able to collect the evidence. But I never expected this to be the case.
That just has lie written all over it.
It's not a lie. The settlement fee would go to your husband's parents who receive his inheritance. I have already received the agreement to that.
Agreement?
Yeah, they asked me to make sure I expose the true nature of the cheating woman. And therefore, I have the responsibility to do my job in what was requested of me. So that means that regardless, you're going to have to pay up. Are you being serious right now? Obviously. It's what his parents wish for, so if I don't do it, then who else is going to? My brother passed away over 3 years ago. So what? Just because he passed away doesn't mean he no longer has the rights to collect a settlement fee. Just give up already. I'm also busy and have other things to do. You bastard. Even though you're pretending to be a lawyer, looks like you don't know anything. What? Listen up. The statute of limitations to collect a settlement fee for an affair is 3 years from the day that the affair was discovered. That means if we were to rewind it back 3 years from today, my brother was already dead. No, but I... Are you still gonna try to make up an excuse? Well then, why don't you show me your lawyer's badge? Huh? Interesting. That's a pretty cheap mold, isn't it? What did you say? That's rude. Plus, I told you, didn't I? I am that guy's younger brother, which means that we have the same parents. And our parents both passed away when we were still young. And yet, how exactly did you get their agreement? Are you telling me that you figured out how to travel back in time? I said the wrong thing. It wasn't the parents. It was the grandfather and the grandmother. Nice try. Both grandparents on both sides passed away a long time ago. If you're gonna try to pile on any more lies, it's just gonna be hard to watch. Recently, I've seen it on the news that there has been an evil group that has been pretending to be lawyers to commit scams.
What? I had no idea.
Yeah, it was on TV the other day.
Pardon me, I don't watch the news very often, so...
The sum of damages is over $1 million. And I heard that the police haven't been able to find a good tale, and we're struggling to catch them. That's none of my business! If you're gonna tarnish the reputation of lawyers, it causes us trouble. And first of all, the moment you lied and called yourself a lawyer, you've already committed a crime. Shut up! I don't ever recall causing you any trouble! Can you still say the same thing after seeing this? Huh? Are you... That's enough. Give it up already. You all have been going after households where the husband lives separately and isn't home right now, aren't you? No, I'm not a scammer, I swear! If you admit to it now, then I'll spare you from the police. In return, you better vow that you'll never do another scam ever again. Like I said, I'm telling you that I've never done any kind of scam. Do you hear me? I see. All right. Wait. I get it. I said I get it. I'll tell you everything, so put your cell phone away. Damn it. Wasting my time like this.
What exactly is going on here? You better tell us the truth.
It's exactly as that guy says. Our group, we go after households that look like they're living separately due to domestic disputes. And like today, we show up at their door.
Why would you do such a thing? But if you take one wrong step like you did this time, that would mean your life would be over in an instant.
In the beginning, I would get a full family tree before confronting them. But nowadays, I got too lazy to do anything like that. And instead of getting that family tree at a risk, it's a lot faster to go out into the town and eavesdrop on conversations.
And you've never been caught in the act until now?
Of course I have, but you learn how to work your way around it. I'm not the only one. We're all professionals here. How many people are in that group? Now, 4 of us. Back in the day, there used to be a lot more, but everybody got scared and one by one they all quit.
That sounds normal to me.
So that means that you're the leader then. Yeah, damn it. Are you happy now? Do you have any idea where you are right now? Huh? Surely you came here knowing that this was a place famous for having the cleanest record. What is that supposed to mean? This is a high-end residential complex. You must have thought that you'd be able to get money over here and came in confident. I was also shocked when I followed her here, especially since she doesn't look like the type of woman that would be living in a place like this. My older brother used to be a pilot. If you spoke about Michael from Joel Airlines, he was famous, wasn't he?
What? Well, yes.
But surely you had researched all of that before you came here. I told you I didn't know anything! Well then, why did you choose Melanie's place? First of all, it's her fault for making so many suspicious moves.
Are you talking about me? What do you mean, suspicious moves? I'm just living my life normally.
Stop lying! I know that you have another guy.
What are you saying? The only person that I love, past, present, and future, is only Sir Michael.
Amazing that you can say that.
If only I hadn't done that back then, perhaps I would be living happily right now.
That's not the problem, though.
I truly do regret it. I just want to live with him again, together.
Let's go. Hey, it's me. I found a target, so I'm gonna go pay them a little visit now. I'm gonna give you my GPS location, so as usual, if it stops moving, then come pick me up nearby. So, it's this house. I guess I'll wait for a few minutes. I see! So that must be the guy she's cheating on him with. I knew I could sniff these things out. I'm a genius! You say that you love your husband, but you're having an affair. Here's the evidence of that. You're a true idiot, aren't you? What do you mean you're a genius? What did you say?
You've misinterpreted everything, that's right.
Huh? First of all, this is you two's fault for having such a suspicious conversation at that cafe, isn't it?
You seem to be very good at blaming others. Your ego is blowing straight through my ceiling.
Shut up! Melanie, why don't you explain it to him from scratch?
I just want to kick this person out of my house even 1 second sooner, but...
Show him how everything is his misinterpretation, and you're gonna break down that unnecessary confidence of his.
If you're going to say that, Sir Alan, then I guess they have no choice.
What is it?
My husband passed away in an unexpected accident. And on top of that, on the day of our wedding anniversary.
I just got home, but are you out right now?
Welcome home. How is it to be home for the first time in a while?
What? Oh yeah, as usual, it's really calming. I can relax, but you're not here, Melanie.
It's an honor to hear you say that. Sir Michael, do you remember what day it is today?
Yeah, of course.
You've been so busy lately that you haven't been able to spend much time at home. So, for my Sir Michael, I've prepared a surprise for you.
A surprise?
Please come to the address that I just texted to you, and please come a little bit dressed up.
Isn't this... Alright, sure. I'll be right there.
After that, I waited and waited, but Sir Michael never appeared. He must have been so exhausted that he wanted to take a rest right then and there. But then, because of my unnecessary actions, he had to go back outside. And that ended up in our separation for eternity. It was the restaurant where he had proposed to me, and that's why I insisted on going there. And yet, that feeling backfired on me. The cause of death was an independent crash due to falling asleep at the wheel. I went to the hospital as fast as I could, but by that time...
Accident?
So what I was talking about when I said it would never come back to me, I was talking about Sir Michael. If only I hadn't prepared such a stupid surprise, I believe we would be living happily together right now. And I suppose this means that you just interpreted that conversation however you wanted to.
Why were you doing something so confusing? Then, how are you going to explain these photos of you with your boyfriend?
I am single now, and I don't have a boyfriend either, so I don't think anything falls into the realm of an affair. But the person that I saw on my way home was my father. I went to their house because I needed to speak with my mom, but he always walks me out like that to the front door, and he pats me on the head before I leave.
Excuse me?
My father does look quite young for his age, so I can understand why you might have a misunderstanding.
Father?
Even though I tell him that I'm not a child anymore and I ask him to stop, he always insists on doing it. And so now I just accept it and let it happen.
Does that mean that this was completely my misunderstanding?
That would be correct, and there's nothing evil that you can make of it, Sir Scammer.
Damn it! Damn it! How dare you act like you were living separately from your husband? You're the one that's a scammer! Hey!
More importantly, that man. Are you really planning on not reporting him to the police? He needs to be caught as soon as possible.
That's no problem. Smith, you're under arrest for scams and fraud. But why? Let go!
What is going on here?
Don't move and stay down. Please, also add on the crime of injury. You tricked me, didn't you? Have you ever heard the words, if you get beat up, beat them up in return? Damn it! Damn it!
And so, the scammer was arrested and taken by the police. The entire group was arrested at once. In the sentencing that came later, especially since Smith was the main criminal, he was given a prison sentence of 15 years. As for me, after I hit my head because of Smith, I was taken to the hospital. After that, I was given treatment and I was able to go home. Sir Alan said he was worried about me since I was exhausted, and he picked me up and drove me home. Sir Alan, thank you very much for driving me home.
Not at all. Are you okay?
I'm totally okay. Nothing will ever be more painful than 3 years ago. Compared to that, this is nothing.
I see. I'm glad.
But I have to ask, why did the police come to my house? I don't think that there was any time for you to report it to them.
I had called my friend who was a policeman in advance and kept him on the line. I wasn't sure how to tell him where we are, but he was able to gather the details from the conversation, and he found us, so I was glad.
If he didn't make it here, what were you planning on doing?
Not to worry. I recorded everything.
And this is why you're a brilliant lawyer. You were fully prepared for everything.
Thank you. Well then, I'm gonna go now.
Oh, Sir Alan, didn't you come here in the first place to bring me something?
Oh, that's right. I was about to take it back with me again. Here.
Is that present? From you, Sir Alan?
No, it's not. This is actually from Michael.
What? What do you mean by that?
This, it arrived to my house. Apparently, it was sent to Michael's house at first, but the person who lives there now returned it, saying they never bought it. And when he bought it, apparently he put our home phone number as a contact, so then they gave me a phone call, and I received it.
Even though it's from 3 years ago? Is that right?
Well, I haven't actually looked inside, so I don't really know, but, well, I'm gonna go home now. So why don't you have a look?
All right. Thank you so much, truly, for everything. Sir Michael, what could this be? Wedding anniversary? What? Isn't this the one that I said I wanted to get someday? Isn't it? Each one was handmade and they were fully reserved, so I was told it would be difficult to get, and I'd given up. What is going on here?
Dear Melanie, by the time this is finished and sent, I wonder how old we're going to be. Apparently, it's going to take about 2 to 3 years until it's completed. Depending on the material stock, they said it might take a little bit longer. But when I saw the way you were looking at it, so full of pure happiness like a child, I knew that I had to get this for you no matter what. By the time you get this necklace, maybe we'll even have a baby already. Or maybe we got into a huge fight and we're not even speaking to each other. I bet the reason for that would be because I was too busy, and I'm not giving you any attention. If that's the case, then I hope you can make up with me after seeing this. A few years from now, I wonder if I will have been able to express my feelings for you properly. I know we don't get to spend much time together, but I love you, Melanie. Forever. Love, Michael.
Sir Michael, you asked how old we would be, but I'm the only one that's aging over here. And how can I make up with you when you're not even here anymore? I want you to tell me how you feel. I want to hear it. I just want to see you, Sir Michael.
I love you, Melanie.
What? Is that you, Sir Michael? Where? Ah, that's right. I knew that. You're always right beside me. I know that you are. If I keep crying forever, I'm just going to make you worry. Does it look good on me, Sir Michael? Knowing you, Sir Michael, you're probably mad at me for sulking for so long, and you would probably be yelling at me to go find new happiness again. But I want you to know that still, I'm happy with my life as it is now, just thinking of you. I hope you let me stay like this for a little bit longer. Trouble Buster!